Hi, my name is Jessica, and this presentation is on infant and toddler drowning prevention. Imagine you are babysitting your niece at your sister's house. Your sister has an in-ground pool with a fence surrounding it. However, there is a large gap between the bottom of the fence and the pool. While playing hide-and-go-seek, you notice your niece's hair bow stuck on the bottom of the fence. Upon entering the pool area, you find your niece face down in the pool. Thankfully, you know CPR and are able to resuscitate her. After being fully looked over by paramedics, your niece is said to be all right. This situation ended well, but unfortunately, this is not the case for many infants and toddlers. From the CDC's data, in 2015, 346 infants and toddlers died by unintentional drowning. This is the equivalent of one child dying every week. The infographic to the right included children of all ages, not just toddlers and infants, but notably 75% of this 390 are under the age of 5. Also, a pool is 100 times more likely to kill a child than a gun, and this infographic is from Lifesaver Pool Fence Company. Male infants and toddlers are twice as likely to die by unintentional drowning than females. White infants and toddlers had the highest death count of 2.41 deaths per 100,000 people, and non-Hispanic children were 4.4 times more likely to die by unintentional drowning than Hispanic children. The following are some of the top risk factors in infant and toddler unintentional drowning cases. Number 1 being improper supervision while the child was in the bathtub or a pool or other water source. Even just turning away for a second to answer the door or to answer the telephone could cost an infant or toddler's life. Pre-event. Infants and toddlers should have adult supervision at all times whenever they are in any source of water. If the water source is a pool or lake area, there should be proper fencing surrounding this area. Additionally, toddlers and infants should be wearing life jackets whenever they are in a source of water other than the bathtub. Parents should learn CPR and first aid skills, and toddlers and infants should be taught how to swim once they are developmentally ready. If a drowning event were to occur, the water source should have a pool alarm or water alarm on it to alert you that the child has fallen in. There should also be a life preserver and rope nearby that you will use to get the child out of the water. Check to see if the child is breathing. If the child is not breathing, perform CPR. Once the child is breathing again, call 911. After the event, the child will need to be assessed by medical professionals. If the child was unconscious, swallowed water, or stopped breathing, he or she will need to be monitored by medical professionals for 24 hours in case of lung or nervous system damage. This infographic shows some of the preventive measures parents can do. The following are useful resources regarding infant and toddler drowning prevention. In 2015, 346 United States infants and toddlers died by unintentional drowning. These deaths were preventable. Fortunately, there are steps to take as a parent or caregiver to ensure the child is safe when in the bath or playing in a water area. These steps are outlined in the acronym PEACE. The acronym PEACE will give parents and caregivers a peace of mind whenever their infant or toddler is in a water area. P stands for pay attention to whenever a child is in the bathtub or a pool or other water area. E stands for to ensure the pool or water area is safe for swimming or playing in. A stands for avoid distractions like cell phones. C stands for learning CPR and first aid skills. That's for the adults and caregivers. And the last E stands for encourage. Encourage children to take swim lessons once they are developmentally ready. This was my reference page.